What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sean from Envy, and today we're back with another video. Today's video comes from TikToker Christina Mackey. I saw this video this morning, just scrolling through my TikTok, and I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty accurate, but pretty interesting for the most part. Without further ado, let's just get straight to the video.
Okay, a lot of you guys are saying, and I hear you about giving the man that likes you a chance instead of the one you like, but the guy that likes me isn't attractive. I hate to say it, but what are you attracted to? Are you attracted to like a fine body and like, you know, good teeth, nice skin? And do you have all those things? Are you fine as hell like you want him to be? Because if you're not, you're tripping. Stop asking for something that you're not. A lot of women out here are asking for a magical man and ain't shit about the women magical. I'm sorry. I'm a feminist, but I'm just saying. In being a feminist, you have to acknowledge that a lot of women are lazy as hell. They don't apply no pressure. They don't treat their men like kings. Y'all just want a fine-ass man and you're regular. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying...
My initial thoughts on this video, I would say she's very, very accurate. Of course, this doesn't apply to all women. All women don't think like this, right? So it doesn't apply. We don't want to use this in a generalization type of thing. We want to use this as the people who know we're talking about. You know who we're talking about, those people. For the most part, I do agree that people need to date within their range. That's why I always preach, and I tell people I constantly preach this self-awareness thing. Being self-aware of yourself, your surroundings, your environment or whatever, everything, and being self-aware of your ranking in this dating world. And when I say ranking, I mean not only looks, but looks is part of the ranking. Your status, your money, stuff like this is part of your ranking, and people need to be aware of where they stand on these things. Anyone can require or demand anything, right? What I like that she said, and I totally agree with her. If you're gonna ask that you have to have a 6'4" man, and he has to be, athletically built, he has to, make 6 digits a year, this and that. What about you? What are you standing at? Do you have everything that you're asking for from this next person, or the person that you're your dream guy? And this can go as for men too. Well, we just talking about women right now. Are you fine as fuck? You say you want a man that damn, that look like God. Y'all, the way some of you may be explaining men or the type of men they want, Anyway, I agree totally to what she's saying. I feel that this needs to be pushed a little more as far as, just being in reality of what people actually are in their life, where you actually stand at. What she did say, if you require for somebody to be a 9 or a 10, and if you're not quite a 9 or a 10, then you should work your ass off to get to a 9 or 10. Go to the gym. Stop being lazy. Fix yourself up, And makeup just doesn't do it. Weave extensions just don't do it, If you know your body is what's holding you back from being, that 9 or 10, then you do the work. Do the work. So that you can get this so-called man that you're required to, or you feel that you deserve. So, very accurate what she said. Yeah. I know a lot of people probably ate her comments up. I'm gonna go to the comments right now. Let's see what the comments say. First comment is called Cheap Taste. First comment is called Champagne Taste and Beer Budget. That's exactly what it is. It's one of those things where you're expecting to find $1 million in the clearance rack. You're trying to find someone who's high valued in a clearance rack. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Like, in order for you to get this person that you feel that you deserve, you have to either do the work to get there. You have to do the work to get there, period. Work on yourself. Work on yourself as much as you need to work on yourself to get to a point. Because the more you work on yourself and the more you better your life and you better yourself, you're going to attract better people. You can't expect to attract the best version of someone else or the best, whatever your best idea of a man or a woman, if you're not the best version of who you are or who you're supposed to be, who you're meant to be. And I think people get lost in that and think that people are just supposed to accept me for who I am and I'm still supposed to deserve the best that's out here. No, it doesn't. Life doesn't work that. I wish life worked that easy. I wish I can stay who I was and all the good things just come to me because I deserve it. That's not how life works. Life is way more difficult, complex, and technical than that. So that does not work. Next comment. I get this, and people have to stop looking at other characters. People have to start looking at other characters and check their own too. Definitely. People need to look at other things. People need to start looking at qualities that will give them peace. You know what I'm saying? When you find that person, and a lot of times we just look at people for the aesthetic. So we just look at them for the visuals, the look. We're lusting after people, but these people could be totally empty inside and have no class, no morals, no nothing. And now you're just stuck with the person who looks good but treats you like shit. At the end of the day, you have to start, evaluating people more thoroughly based on their characters and their characteristics, their traits and stuff. You'll come out better than just trying to find someone who's 6 feet and just got money, like she said in her next part. Because being 6'4" and money isn't a character trait. It isn't. It's just that you're tall and you got money. What about that says that you're gonna treat me right, give me peace, love me? None of that says that. And this is a lot of times, this is what the society teaches women nowadays. They need to have a tall man and he need to have a lot of money. And then they wonder why a lot of the tall guys they get, that's ain't all. They get these guys who on these minimal requirements, being tall and having money, and they get them and they wonder why these guys like dog them out left and right, because they never had intentions. They didn't have the characteristic traits that you needed to have a successful relationship. Like, you didn't even see the red flags because you were so mesmerized by a person being tall and the guy having money that you just overlooked so many other things that you could have possibly picked up on to not waste your own time dealing with this person. Next comment. Someone said being 6'4" and having money ain't a character trait. Last time I checked, that was the only thing I needed to impress y'all. Being sarcastic. But yeah, that's really honest. To be totally honest with you, that's really a lot of women only require a tall man that has a lot of money and that will spend money on them. Let me add that part of it to it. They would, a person who's tall, 6 foot and above, that has money and that will spend money on them. That's what a lot of these women nowadays, the modern women, require. They don't require a guy who, has good leadership skills, or a guy who knows how to communicate, a guy who knows how to listen. They don't. That stuff isn't, in the list of the small requirements that modern women nowadays have when it comes to meeting men. Next comment. Nah, never lower your standards and get what you want. Okay. I hate to tell people to settle or to lower your standards, but I like to be realistic about stuff. People need reasonable standards. Like, we all want the best. Like, that's just natural. We all want the best. But in the same sense, am I pushing myself to my limits to become the best also? Because if the answer is no, then you don't deserve the best. If you're not working towards being the best person that you can possibly be in all aspects, in relationships, friendships, and work environment, or like just your hustle as far as your career path and how you get money, if you're not out here trying to be the best that you can be, competing with yourself, competing with your old self, then no, I don't feel that you deserve the best. You deserve where you land. You deserve what you are. So what you are for the moment, everything that comes to you, that's what you deserve for the moment. I mean, that's just what it is. If you want better, then you have to better yourself, and better will be attracted to you. So I hate to tell people to lower their standards. I hate to tell people to settle, but just look at it like this: if you don't work on yourself, someone's settling for you. Because someone who's as great as they are, as you would say, this is the best person out here. If he's the best person or she's the best person, and you're not trying to be the best person you can be, then why should that person be dealing with you if you're not trying to better yourself? So it's okay for you to not settle, but someone who deserves better should settle for you. Make it make sense. Next comment: a woman can still be regular, want a regular man, but still want to be attracted to him. It's not out of the ordinary to want that, and that's cool, right? A woman can be regular. There's nothing wrong. I hate this whole idea that being regular is such a bad thing. Like, no, there are a lot of regular people in this world. Y'all know that, right? It's not that many, extraordinary people out here. Like, it's as far as when you compare it to just the regular people. The majority of the world, a great majority of the world, is regular, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. That's just our part in life that we have to play, right? So a regular woman could want a regular man, and that's cool. And it's not to say that a regular woman or a regular man isn't as attractive as anyone else, okay? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I like regular women. I like women who look better than the regular. I've dated women who weren't as attractive physically, but their personality drew me in. You see what I'm saying? So it's ways, it's different levels to this. So you can be a regular woman, you can be a regular man, and you can want a regular woman, and you can want a regular man, and you both can still be attracted to each other physically and in other aspects of your characteristic traits personally. That's not out of the ordinary. I agree with this comment. Next comment: men do this all the time. It be a lot of Uncle Festers expecting Lauren Londons. Let people live with their delusions. Who cares? See, here's the thing though, right? Because I've seen this before. We all seen like nice 9, 10 rating for a woman, and you be like, how she end up with this dude? This nigga, I look better than him. Us guys, we've seen it before. How did this beautiful woman end up with this? I'm not gonna say that those guys don't deserve or don't have what it takes to get those women. Because a lot of times those women come to a realization that, hey, you know what? It's not about looks all the time. They'll run into a guy who they may not really be attracted to, but the guy's personality is just so on point, and he showed her some things that she hasn't seen, that she looked past his actual appearance and gave this guy a try, and they're probably like the happiest couple this is probably the happiest relationship she's ever been in. That can't happen. That actually can't happen when a beautiful woman actually gives a man the time of day that she normally wouldn't give him the time of day. It actually can be successful. Now, on the flip side of that, a lot of times I've seen the same situation, and what's the first thing we say? Damn, he must got some money. Because a lot of times, a lot of the modern day women today, they will be seen, fuck around with, be in a relationship with, love, have a kid with an ugly man that has money. It just happens. It just happens. It's not too many times that we see ugly women, excuse me, I don't like to call people ugly women to use because I don't have another term right now. It's not many times we see an unattractive woman have a, as women would call it, the sexiest man alive type guy, and then women look at him like, why he with her for, right? And we never see the case, and women never say, "Oh, it must be some money." I don't know. We do see the memes where they be like, what you'll do for that PS5 and this, but it's all jokes. But in real life, I don't see too many occasions where you have a guy who may be a 9 or 10 on the rating scale dating someone who may be like a 3 or 2. But I'm pretty sure it exists in this world. We've seen plenty of actors have wives who you wouldn't think they would, get with. So, I mean, it's possible, but like I said, it's different things. I mean, I feel like personally, I'm a personality person. Looks are good too. You have to be attracted to a person because we all want someone on, pretty on our arm or handsome on our arm. You want to be with someone that you can, show off, when you want to. But in the same sense, as long as I'm being treated right and I can come home to no headaches and come home and it's peace, this is not. I ain't really too pressed about having the baddest joint out here. That's just me. But this does exist. Last comment. Y'all arguing her down, but you can't apply to be a doctor without a degree. True. Well, you can apply, but you won't get a job. I guarantee you that. You can't want a 10 and only be a 6. Date in your range or level up. And see, that's the thing. That's the key. Date in your range or level up. Simple as that. Date in your range or level up. If you feel like you deserve some 9s and 10s, get yourself to become a 9 or a 10. Yourself. You can't be at the half mark of this whole rating scale, 1 through 10. You can't be at a 5 and 6 and expecting that 9 or 10 to just fall in your lap. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen unless that 9 or 10 came to the point. They say, you know what? It's not about looks. Let me just find somebody who I can get along with. Somebody I can, find peace with. And that may not be the most attractive guy. Some women do that. A lot of men do that. Me, I fall in the range of being just regular. I'm a regular guy who wants a regular woman, and we have a regular old life. Peaceful. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to conclude this video. If you have any more thoughts that you want to add to this that I didn't add it, if you agree with what I'm saying, if you disagree with what I'm saying, please add it in the comments. Let's continue this conversation. Let's also, let's continue so we can all get a good understanding of, each other and just the way it works out here. So, be very respectful though, because my last video, people was getting kind of a little disrespectful to the big girls, and I don't want to promote, disrespect. So, please be respectful. But make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications whenever I do a video. I'm sorry I didn't do the video a little sooner. I'm just now getting over COVID. But I'll try to get more videos to you guys as soon as possible now that I'm back in full swing of things. But until then, you guys be safe. Love yourself. Love each other. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Sean from MP. Peace.